break day from Summer of Sakaguchi today, so more Chalical Steel 4. Hopefully my internet holds out. I don't know why. Kanji tore, shita de mo, yeah, shine for you. Baby, that's baby. No, say, no, baby, oh no, no. Alright, let's go. Last time I think we were doing quests, probably. August 26th, right? That's the right game. Yeah, called Sail 4, okay. Oh yes, Mishireen. Mishireen's great, but I think I'll change that. No. That's weird. Happy face? Why is it sad? Oh wait, it's the sign, I see. Like that. Okay. Let's go with regular Reen. Okay. So glad we got to speak with mother and father. Much more prepared. The Bruce the Branch campus is a hell of a show. Its qualities from Tito, that's worth sample. Right. Ready to talk in, so what do I got for quests here? I think I did them all. I did. Family scattering, hotspots, Ebon Hills monster. That was on the 26th. Yes. Okay. There's lots of quests on the 27th. Oh, I have a... When is the... I can spend time with someone. Who's left to spend time with? Gaius? Eustace? Actually, no, Eustace or Elliot. What was Elliot's thing? Imperial Chronicle Radio to start up a new show. I'm sure I trust it. I want to check it out. Seems really are just great, aren't they? Yeah. Let's see here. Blade was said to embody the very essence of carnage in battle. True. Okay. What was... Oh, yes, this was out on the deck. Governance over Berahard is beginning to get out of hand. Or no, how? Maybe I'll check out... Let's just check out whatever Elliot's doing, I guess. It's fine. I'll shower first. Save. Okay, the radio. I'm listening together, Elliot, if you don't mind, that is. I'm a little curious about what kind of program this is myself. You're always welcome to sit in with me, Reen. Just about to start. Do me a favor, though. Try to get too lost in it, okay? Huh? What's that supposed to mean? What is that supposed to mean? For long, the Imperial Chronicle Radio's music program had begun. The next song is a cover of a classic oldie from a pair of young performers rapidly gaining both eyes and ears in Heimdall. Here's To My Dear in a Far-Off Land by Ronan Morris. Oh, a sec. Boop. Gone. Okay, cool. This is a banger. What the? What's with the song? My heart's pounding from just listening to it. There it is, I knew it. And this renowned piece was covered to inspire bravery among all our soldiers. Yet to face this coming war. I just know the late Leanna Craig, the amazing performer behind the original, is right at Ida's side with this tribute to her work. It's sad. Next, our next song is Hey Elliot. That song and the pair performing it. Yeah, the piece was one my mom had originally written. The ones covering it were Ronan Morris, friends of mine from the Music Academy. I met them during one of our field studies, as I recall. One of them works for the Revelt Company now, right? Yeah, Klenka. She contacted me just the other day, actually. Ron and Morris were accepted to join the Imperial Orchestra, but they ended up making their debut as a duo instead. It specialized in martial music, designed to heighten the audience's inclinations towards war. That song incorporated several melodies tailored specifically to induce aggression within its listeners. What? It definitely got my heart pumping, but could a song really do that on its own? Oh. I just wanted to fully understand what I just read. And again, considering the spread of the Empire's curse, not to mention your own performances, I always say that's the power of music. Mom originally wrote that song with my dad in mind. He was set to head out with the army on one of their campaigns. Now Ron and Morris are... Yeah. I guess they succeeded in a way. I feel more motivated to catch up with them now more than ever. We have an announcement to make for all you loyal listeners out there. Ron and Morris, two of the hottest performers around, currently on a provincial tour through Lamar. In fact, they're scheduled to perform an outdoor concert in Roquel later today, so if you're around, we definitely recommend stopping by. Look at that, guess my chance arrived quicker than I expected. Would you mind coming with me, Reen? Got a few thoughts I'd like to share with my friends. Of course, Elliot. But in whatever way I can. Gonna go beat them up. Maybe. Afterward, Elliot prepared to set out for Rahel. Meanwhile, Reen went to Valimar. Pick someone up at Elliot's request. Uh-oh. What's that icon? Sheaf. Mischief. Mischief. Oh. Person. And that's our show. Thank you all for coming. Yikes. That was a beautiful melody. Feel my spirits lift with each note I heard. Yeah, I can't wait to cross the Republic. Wonder when I'll get my draft card out, but soon, yikes. Hey now. This all feels disturbingly familiar. Our tour has been a great success, wouldn't you say? Yeah, the piece seemed to really speak to them all. Let's do it, Morris. In our next Eastern tour, we should play our own music. Is that really your music? Elliot. And you, what are you doing here, Kalinka? You be in the capital? I'll go anywhere for a dear friend. Since everyone's here, why don't we perform something together? We present to you my dear in a far-off land. This piece sounds like the one we just heard. It's not quite the same, but... feels tranquil somehow. Ah. Stop it. And the candle isn't our music. No, this isn't your music. This isn't your music at all. Wake up, Ron, Morris. Remember what we learned at the Music Academy. Grr. Oh. Well, even if it's the original, we won't be outdone by you two. There's no way we're letting you two get all the good parts. You guys. I hope you all enjoyed the show. Bravo. This piece was amazing. I would be able to work 100 times harder. They're like, what have we been doing? Thanks, guys. That was quite the performance. Sorry for barging in on you, though. Elliot. How can you smile like that? I mean, we ruined your mom's song, didn't we? We used it to stir up the war. It rubbed me the wrong way when the two of you started exclusively playing military music last year. But now you make a debut like this. Could it be an order from the army? Yeah, that's right. It's us that jumped on it. They said, don't you want to be a big success like Elliot Craig? Oh. So they made us play military music. What's so bad about trying to get your foot in the door? You don't understand how it feels to be us. Being a young musician with a successful tour, carving out a career path in the Revolt Company. We all graduated from the same academy. We'll do anything so we can make our own music. Oh, guys. This is how the curse of the Empire is manifesting. Haha, you two haven't changed. When you were in the academy, you loved music and believed in its power. Seems you still hold that faith. I felt that when you played Mom's music. The blood, sweat, and tears you poured into it, and the guilt weighing down your heart. You must have practiced day and night to make it even better. That's... Turning the piece into a militaristic melody really hurt at first. But I was also impressed as a musician. You managed to make it a piece with power. I didn't agree with stoking up war, but even I had to be impressed at what you've done using the power of music. That might be the real reason I called Clink and butted in like that. Yeah. I just want you to both think about what you really want to do. Well, that's the curse. About what sort of music you want to make and what message you really want to send. Then you won't have anything to regret, and you'll be able to play music that really moves people. And that's what I've been able to do with Rean in Class 7. How do you feel that way, Elliot? They're like, oh. Ha ha. And you say we're the ones who never change. I thought you came just to break up what we were doing here at first. Of course not. Music is never a crime. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna let up. Not even for a second. I'll keep fighting until this curse stoking the flames of war is broken for good. Hell yeah. Oh, thank you. I feel like you've opened our eyes a little. There's a mountain of work from the army waiting for us when we get back to the capital. We'll take this opportunity to reconsider our path, work out what it is we really want to do. We'll pour a lot of thought into how to best pursue our music from now on. No matter what form it ends up taking, we'll embrace it. We're professional musicians after all. Oh. Sounds perfect. I'll be looking forward to when we have a chance to perform again. Together. That Ron, Morris, and Clinker returned to Heimdall on the train. Thank you, Rean, for indulging me. Anytime, Elliot. Glad to see you sticking to your principles. I'm sure that if you keep investing your all into your music, you'll reach your potential and then some. Well, I've only got as far as I have because you've always encouraged me. Telling all that we've overcome together to make my music even stronger. That's why I have the courage to say everything I did to Ron and Morris. Inspiring as always, Elliot. Thanks for everything, Rean. Likewise. That's pretty cool. Maximum. Give me a save file. Guess I want to go back and watch Theses later. Gotta leave things to Arnold, I guess. What do I wanna... Maybe I should check my ordnance? Oh. Can upgrade, but should I? Oh, Shadow Kirby has it going. Hope you're doing well. I'm a bit wary to upgrade slots on old Class 7, since they might leave the party at any time, you know? this V? Waiting for Vision of Mana to come out this month? Nice. I played the demo. It's fun. I was quite impressed. I can't upgrade those. Like one spot I have any for upgrading can't really use. So strengthen. You got a pre-ordered, nice. Pre-ordering stuff just doesn't appeal to me like it used to. If that makes any sense. I'm just gonna get it on Steam. Like, games used to have like really cool pre-order bonuses, and that stuff was only like at most $20 more than the price of the game, if that. And that was back when games were like $60. Now it's kind of insane. You know what I mean? It's like the special edition is like twice the price of the game now. Yeah, I'm not getting on PS4. That's a big no way. Do I want this? It's quite a big upgrade for some. I don't know. Actually, what's my shop? Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Get to the game the day early? Oh, nice. That's pretty cool. I'm just gonna get it when I can. I'm not in any rush. Oh yeah. It comes out a week after my birthday, so I think. My birthday's the 21st, so a week? Something like that. 29th, yeah. A little bit over a week. Hey, your birthday's a week after mine. Exactly a week. Move to lounge. Did I do everything? I still can't do this one. It's my level anyway. I did this and this. I think I just have to head to destination, maybe? Maybe organize party. These three are locked. Maybe I'll get Ash and Emio Smiling Man. Oh, I've heard about that game, but I don't remember what it's about or anything. I'm thinking about Black Myth Wukong. So I'm not sure. Let's put Laura in, yeah. Famicom Detective Club game, okay. I'm already at the bridge. A designated meeting points a buffer space of the borders of Erebonia, Calvert, and Liberal. But you charted our course. Should we depart and rendezvous with the Panda Girl? Quests and time-limited events will disappear. I feel like I did everything, but I don't know. I tried Dread. Okay, okay. That's cool. I wanna check out Baron Village, I think. Yeah, I already talked to everybody here, so... maybe I will just go to the bridge. And continue with the story. Yeah, let's go. It's Class 7 and the rest of the crew each finished up their remaining affairs. The Merkaba began to make its way towards the designated meeting point. Alright, let's go. Actually, hold on one sec. Sorry. Okay. Tombury Master. Oh, nice. It's kind of hard to keep up with game releases now. Merkaba number 8, this is Pantagirl speaking. Ship is now ready to dock. Please follow the beacon. Understood. Initiating automatic boarding. We really are over a three-way border, if only just barely. Yes. It wasn't part of mine. But I think I played some Tomba on, like, PlayStation demo discs. The non-intervention zone should span the entire surrounding area, supposedly. Not much chance for interference. When you're straddling 3 entire countries, huh? Yeah, true. Yep, passes off the invasion route into the Republic. It makes for a pretty effective blind spot. Yeah, ready? But Do we really have to go all the way here just to find out what Mil Mirage is about? If they're here, enter the front runners. They're firing off lights. That is a big ship. The Pantagruel. Lights communication. Certain country's latest model of gunship. PST-110 type Avoir. Country. We got ships from the Pantagruel and more from the northeast and south. The northeast and south, could it be? Makes the origins clear, geographically speaking. In that case, the ship coming from the east must be a new state-of-the-art military gunship from the Republic, courtesy of the Vernon Company. That's right, complete with a higher carrying capacity and expanded cruising range. Oh. So many people from so many different regions gathered together for one purpose. Muze, does this mean that all these people are... Liberal, Remiferia. Bracer Guild and the SSS? Whoa. This is a high-profile meeting. Oh yeah, we're landing inside the Pantagruel, right? Oh, it's, It's what's her name ship? The frontal hold. Been about a month, hasn't it? Oh right, this is where you escaped from, right, Ash? The ship is huge. That's the Bobcat 2. Yeah, it's the Bobcat 2. Just like Josette said. It's a familiar voice. Oh yeah. And Brigadier General Bardius, you look well. He's been through a lot. Thank you, Brigadier General, we appreciate it. Who'd have thought we'd be meeting here on the Pantagruel at a time like this? Course of history. Whoa. Quite the assemblage then. Indeed it is. In fact, some of our guests have already arrived. But many of them are simply here to observe. Cold Steel felt shorter than Zero? I've actually put way more hours into Cold Steel 3 and 4. Cold Steel 3 took me like 120 hours, and I'm already at like 109 for this. Wow. Incredible doesn't even begin to describe this place. Actually, haven't you and Instructor Reen been here before, Ali? Yes, we have. It's a bit of a long story. Not really reveal the details of his misconduct during that occasion. Reen? He tried to escape. That was it. Reen, what did you do? It was a misunderstanding. I'm not entirely convinced. So he didn't have pure intentions. Nobody believes Reen. Hmm. I guess maybe. It's actually much longer though. The whole problem. It's hard as too pure. As I told you before, Reen, nobody likes goody two shoes. I felt like Zero was like really, really short. But it was sweet, short and sweet. You got that right. Can you guys just not? Well, we've known for a while of your unsociable ways. This meeting is all about roasting Rain. Yeah, we already accepted the fact that you're completely clueless about people's feelings, Rain. The feast there. Rain's got all the luck, though. All the bad luck, I'd say. Yeah, this brings back memories. Rain carried me in his arms once. Right, I forgot about that. Man, there's a lot going on that day. Well, thanks, thanks, Baker. How you doing? I doubt anyone here that day expected that sort of daring escape from you. Oh, that must have been so cool. There was a lot going on that day. Reen, you hound. You really can't judge a book by its cover. Guys like you and Lloyd are really something else. Leave some charm for the rest of us, will you? The facepalm. Instructor Sarah, Toa, requesting permission to burst into tears. Permission denied. This means everyone likes you, Reen. You're a lucky man, Reen. That sounds like Lloyd Bannings? No way. Or maybe that was Jonathan. Joshua, I mean. Oh, yeah. It was Joshua. It wasn't Lloyd. Was it? B. It was Lloyd. Bannings. And Bestel. Let's go.
5ヶ月ぶりか。ちょっと背が伸びたかい？
お兄ちゃん。それに約束果たせそうかしら？それはこちらのセリフよ。まったく二人とも年上なのに泣き虫なんだから。
そういう連こそ目が赤くなってるけどね。アガットさん、ご無事で何よりでした。
足りめえだろ。いろいろ残ってはいるが、まずは一区切りってとこか。
ええ、いろいろな意味でまだ気は抜けないけどね。あ、サラさん、お久しぶりです。
ご無沙汰しています、本当に。
前に帝国に来て以来だから3年ぶりくらいかしらね。
3 years, dang.
紹介するわ。フィーよ。どうも。おお、あなたがフィーさん？可愛いのにめちゃくちゃ強いって噂の。
よろしく。
The powerhouse Fee.
耳にしているよ。
フィーで構わない。こちらも2人の活躍は聞いてる。アガットとシェラザードから。そっか。そういえばシェラさんの行方がわからないって。
We kept seeing Shara around in Cold Steel 3, but had no idea what she was up to.
例の機能が使えるから無事ではいると思うんだが。
実際
Yeah.
2週間前の時点ではちゃんと連絡できていたからね。
確かシェラ、その後テートから離れているのよね。
Well, she left Heimdall? Okay.
ええ、帝国ギルドでも行方は当たってるんだけど。
Oh, dang.
いいタックルです、キーヤ。ロイドさん、エリーさんもお疲れ様でした。
The SSS. Let's go.
ああ、ティオこそお疲れ。
もう私も抱きしめさせて。エリーさん、ちょっと苦しいです。ティオちゃん、無事で本当によかった。ヨナ君も心配してたんだからね。そうですか。それより息が。
やれやれ。お嬢、また育ったんじゃねえか。
お疲れ。
Everyone is here totally.
お前こそな、ロイド。
ちょっとランディ、聞こえているわよ。
I'm so happy to see the squad.
育ったって何が？
おっと、やべえやべえ。
まあ、ランディさんらしいといえばらしいですけど。あははは。
ユーナもお疲れ。キーヤから話は聞いたよ。
ティオちゃんの解放にも力になってくれたんですってね。まあ、7組としてのミッションでもあったので、支援家の皆さんが再会できて、私も他人事ながら嬉しいです。ユーナは他人じゃないよ。
Where's Risha?
ええ、私たちにとっては文字通り後輩ですね。ええ、クロスベルの意志を別の形で受け継いでくれている。
君が俺たちのことを誇りに思ってくれるのと同じように。俺たちも君を誇りに思うよ。言うね。
Let's go.
第二に入ったばかりの頃はこじらせちまってたけどな。
もうランディ先輩。そうだ、ハリサさん。エリーさん、お疲れ様です。私からもお祝いを言わせてください。ありがとう、アリサさん。それと、そちらも無事全員が揃ったみたいですね。はい。
トールズ士官学院7組所属、リーン・シュバルツァーです。はじめまして、ヘリーさん、ヘステルさんにヨシアさんも。
はじめまして。アリサさんからはお噂はかねがね。
Perhaps a bit too much.
もうエリーさん。
よろしく、リーン。君のことはいろいろと聞いているよ。ティータの手紙やレン、オリビエさんやトバルさんからも。
Olivier.
そうでしたか。殿下はもちろんトバルさんともお知り合いだったんですね。
I still can't believe that Olivier is dead. I don't buy it.
うん。
He'll be back.
初めて帝国に来た時にお世話になって以来ね。はじめまして、リーンくん。ようやく会えて嬉しいわ。私たちは呼び捨てにしてよ。年だって一つしか違わないんだし。
Oh yeah, almost all the main protagonists are here except for Kevin. Kevin the goat.
それじゃあお言葉に甘えてよろしく。エステルにヨシュア。
こちらこそ。
会えて嬉しいよ。それから 久しぶりです、ロイドさん。
Since they like fought.
1年半ぶりかな。いや、3ヶ月ぶりか。鳥かごの時は助かったよ。改めてよろしく。リーンと呼んでもいいかな。代わりに俺のこと
A lot more of each
呼
other
び捨てにしてくれると嬉しい。
as equals.
教官。
正直、
ん
その手を取る資格が
Ooh.
俺にあるとは思えないんです。
ん
聞いているんでしょう。俺がしでかしてしまったことも。
ニースム。
Yeah.
そのせいで帝国はもちろん、クロスベルにも呪いは広がった。いや、ノーザンブリアやジュライ、さらには共和国との全面戦争まで。あなたたちには何とお詫びを。リーン、それは違う。
Whoa.
俺は捜査官だ。起きた事件の表面だけを見たりはしない。
Lloyd Banning's the goat. Let's go.
すべての段取りは仕組まれていた。
ん
君の意志とは無関係に、用意周到に。それにもかかわらず、君は絶望を乗り越え、帝国を、クロスベルを、いや、世界そのものを救おうと、今この瞬間もあがき続けている。
Not just because Valornia, but the world itself.
大切な仲間たちと力を合わせ、ひたむきに前へ。
Is he gonna say
できれ
it?
ばその仲間に俺たち支援家も入れてほしい。
Is he gonna say break down the barriers?
帝国とクロスベルという垣根を越え、世界そのものを終わらせないために。
Fighting for the world.
すごいな、君の尊敬する人は。
でしょ。
叶わないな、本当に。喜んで。それから改めてよろしく、ロイド。
Yeah,
状
let's
況は
go.
絶望的で、別の大きな流れも始まろうとしているようだが、
Something can get worse from
諦めず
here.
に力を合わせて壁を乗り越えていこう。
Overcome every barrier. Let's go.
ああ、
Marine stealing Lloyd's line.
私たちリベール組もそれに乗らせてもらうから。
揃っているようだな。
The Queen.
文校長。
お疲れ様です。
あれが
バイスラント決起軍司令オーレリア・ルグイン将軍ね。強そうね。
Serious badass. That's, yeah. Yeah.
あ、東大最高の剣士の一人だろう。
リベール遊撃士協会並びに特務支援課の諸君、オーレリア・ルグインだ。お初にお目にかかる。それぞれじっくり話したいところだが、早速会合を始めたいと思ってな。
Whoa.
やっぱり。
いや、特務支援課の諸君、2年ぶりくらいになるかな。
2 years.
アリオス君は来ていないみたいだが。
ご無沙汰しています、閣下。
アリオスさんは別件で、今回は立ち会えませんでした。 閣下によろしくとことすかっております。
そうか。まあ彼の立場なら忙しいのも無理はないだろう。
Yeah.
アルフィン殿下、ご無沙汰しております。ユーゲント陛下の一件とオリバルト殿下の不運、遅まきながらお悔やみを述べさせていただきます。
ありがとうございます、閣下。まさか閣下王自らいらっしゃるとは夢にも思いませんでしたけど。
私としても信じられないような心境ですよ。
Silver lining in a dark cloud.
ミルディーヌ公女殿下、改めてお招きいただき感謝します。
こちらこそお目にかかれて光栄です。
非公式ではあるが、まさに夢の会合となりそうで
That's
す
the
ね。
governor of Ampheria.
おっと、特務支援課の諸君とは2年ぶりくらいだったか？
ええ、通商会議以来ですね。
Oh, the trade
ご無沙汰
conference.
しています、閣下。
That part was wild.
アルフィン殿下、公女殿下もお初にお目にかかります。ちなみに私のことはご存知でいらっしゃいますかな？以前兄君とは一度会議でご一緒させていただきましたが。
ええ、もちろんお会いできて光栄です、閣下。なるほど、千の影楼というのはここまでの規模のものでしたか。
Milmora.
はじめまして、ようこそお運びくださいました。ロックスミス大統領閣下。
President Rocksmith, right? President.
まさか。そうきたかよ。
呆れましたわね。
はは、太閤閣下。改めて名乗った方が良さそうですな。
ええ、では私の方から。
Oh. Ruler of Ampheria, right?
アルバート・バルトロメウスだ。
The Grand Prince.
お初にお目にかかるトールズ士官学院の諸君。
カルバード共和国大統領サミュエル・ロックスミスという。
President of Calvert, right?
おそらく今この場にいる者としては最もありえない存在かもしれないがね。
Yeah.
レミフェリアのトップにまさか共和国の大統領か。
ああ、よもや影武者でもあるまい。だがおかしいだろう。共和国大統領がこんな場に。
Right?
まあそれだけの事態というわけだ。マキアス・レーグにつくん、それとユーシス・アルバレア公爵代行にフィー・クラウゼル君だったかな。
なるほど、
He's well informed.
そっちのお姉さんか。
ん？
やはり共和国の情報関係者だったようですね。
Oh. Kayla. And Lucy, right?
ええ、CID の特務少尉よ。ハーキュリーズにも席があるわ。その説は世話になったわね。
Why does her last name Salem sound familiar?
改めまして、太鼓付き秘書官ルーシー・セイランドと言います。先日は失礼しました。
なるほど。この会合のために帝国の内情を探っていたんですね。
でもレミフェリアと共和国のトップが来てるってことは。
ああ、南より訪れたもう一組のゲストというのは。
来たみたいね。
Oh yeah, Chloe. Let's go.
マジかよ。リベールにとっても
それだけの事態なんでしょう。
Chloe, is that
リベールの司法。それにまさかこの場にいらっしゃるなんてね。
遅くなりました。いやー、しかし豪華な船ですな。
お招きいただき誠にありがとうございます。
sweet girl? Now everyone's here. It was Cassius staying. The only S rank bracer.
クローディア・アウスレーゼと申します。皆様どうかお見知りおきを。
同じくリベール王国軍中将カシウス・ブライトであります。時間が惜しい。早速ですが会合を始めるとしましょうか。
This is so wild. Right, Iggy? Yo, Iggy has to go on. Game is so good. Can't believe Cassius is here. I wasn't expecting that. This feels more like a summit than an informal meeting of concerned parties. Yeah, but Youth and Angelica must have known this was coming, right? Yes, Music planned to include representatives from powers outside Arabonia right from the beginning. Though we had no idea who exactly would be invited or in attendance. Turns out Operation Mill Mirage has many influential backers, and the Lieutenant General of Liberals among them. The Cassius Sprite. Tactical genius who stopped the Empire's invasion during the 100 Days War. After the war, he left the army and worked as a bracer for a while. He and my father were good friends. I think I remember something involving him around 4 years ago. Right, when multiple Arabonian branches of the guild were blown up. When the anomaly started in Liberal, he rejoined the army. Now he's having a friendly chit-chat with the president of Calvard, whose country is about to get invaded by the Arabonia. That Muze is an excellent matchmaker. He even reached out for Ramafurio, wow. Ramafurio is in a similar situation as Liberal right now. The Empire is pressuring both of them to allow the army safe passage through. Neither are particularly willing to do so, but they fear retaliation should they decline. Refusal could be construed as siding with Calvard. Small nations can't afford to be assertive against the overwhelming power of the belligerent Arabonia. Yeah, that'll probably be the main topic of discussion today, I think. While those nations can't openly oppose the Empire, we, along with bracers and the special support section, are free to take action. This is a good opportunity to speak with other parties involved. Not just Liberal and Crossbell, but Ramafurio and Calvard too. Indeed, there's no better time for us to exchange information. It's also the ideal time to speak one's mind freely. Discussions have concluded. I'd like to speak with the Grand Prince, the President myself. You got guts, I'll give you that. But I wouldn't mind exchanging a few words with him either. I'd like to talk with Ellie if there's time. And Crown Princess Claudia too. Seriously? Well, I guess this is your best shot at getting close to her. By the way, Ash, did you and Joshua go way back? You look that ain't confirmed. I don't really remember him. Well, you two might want to talk and clear things up. Yeah. And that's what this thing's all about, isn't it? It's gonna be a dinner after the main talks. We can talk about more personal stuff then. Principal invited us here, so no point in acting like wallflowers. Yeah, let's make the most of it. I should go around and talk to the attendees myself. Definitely want to check in with those from Liberal and Crossbow. Let's talk to the representatives from Calvert and Romeferia too while I'm at it. Party's temporarily disbanded. See the required sub-events. Oh boy, I'm sure there's a lot. Are they in the Central Lounge? Oh my god. There are so many people to talk to. Malcolm, I'm the butler in the service of the Quinn family. Please don't hesitate to let me know if you need anything. It's a great pleasure to have guests from highly esteemed Thor's Military Academy. We find our stay with us relaxing and your room satisfactory. It's a very granulated picture. It's like maybe Crossbow. Dinner will be served later, but late refreshments are available at any time. If there's any particular cuisine you prefer, Erebonian, Liberalian, Romeferrian, or Calvardian, please let me know. So many options. We've been making our own preparations in secret. Lady Maldina's Operation Nil Mirage is the only thing capable of stopping Operation Jormungand. Chancellor Osborne's government must be stopped. Justice is on our side. Let's go to the upper deck. Okay. And where do I even start? Just like... So curious about the meeting, but I guess I'll just have to wait for the results. Okay. Hello, there are people up here too. I guess it was just this table. So I'll start with them. There you are, Reen. Steadily working your way through the crowd, chatting everyone up. Are you gonna talk to Kayla too? That's okay. That's just Second Lieutenant Kayla. Yes, you may speak to me at any time without reservation, Ashes Valier. I'm grateful for your help the other day. I'm feeling you guessed who I was right at the start. I had my suspicions. It seems I interrupted your conversation. What was it about? We were just touching upon recent internal affairs in Calvert. I'm not sure what you might have heard about the situation there. The ruling party lost to the opposition in recent elections. Ooh. As President Rockness terms, he'll be forced to step down. So your entire government's being swapped out? It's a drastic change. The country's already in a crisis. There's also been acts of terrorism carried out by the anti-immigration faction. See, immigration's a very divisive issue in the Republic. With each passing day, it's becoming more apparent how weak our country is. I expect our leaders to announce a new course of action after today's discussion. Thank you. I have a handle on Calvert's situation now. Despite her age, Kayla is remarkably sharp. It sounds as though things are pretty chaotic over in the Republic. Yeah, I knew there was some dissension there, but I had no idea it was on this level. Let's have to wait and see what decision the conference members come to. It sounds as though things are pretty chaotic. Great. And by the way, so good to see you again, Kayla. How's Kilka been doing? How's Kilka been doing? As well as ever, she's one Iron Lady. You make it sound as though a long time has passed since you were last in Calvert. Angelica, that Kilka, is she who I think she is? Oh yeah. You picked up her name, huh? The practitioner of Taito. She's the one who taught me. Oh really? Thought so. Kayla, have you also been trained in the Taito style? No, though I do admire Eastern martial arts and swordsmanship. Pursuing those arts requires serious dedication and investment of one's time. I admire you for having reached intermediate level in the PS1 blade style, Reen. Yeah, thanks. Sounds as though things are pretty chaotic. Oh yeah. How can one even describe Kilika? She's an incredible fighter, obviously, but she's also sharp as attack. So the day I get to see her again can't come soon enough. Be sure to pass on your regards when I get back to Halford. So where do I go from here? Maybe I'll hit these back two first. Guess nothing in here, is there? And no like special books to read or anything? Okay. Oh. Oh, there you are. Introducing yourself to all the important people, are you? Well, I thought it wouldn't hurt. What are you up to? Not much. We're merely standing around. I've been on this airship before. I've seen all there is to it. Anyway, the talks will soon be over, so I might as well wait here. Something bothering her? Not hiding it very well, is she? It's about the man from Liberal, Cassius. She's been acting funny around him. I get it. He's a master of the 8 Leaves One Blade style. He used to go by the nickname Divine Blade. Hey, what are you talking about behind my back? It's rude to exclude people from a conversation when they're right there with you. Sorry about that. How are you doing, Rosine? Everything okay? More or less. Received a report of some Ouroboros activity from the high seat when I was on the way here. Nothing's happened yet, though. By the way, has there been some sort of incident in the holy city of Arteria? I think Emma mentioned something about that too. Rita might know more about it, but as luck would have it, she's not here. Oh yes, maybe she'll turn up eventually. Maybe, but as for me, happy she's keeping her distance. I can relax her without her annoying presence, putting my teeth on edge. Enjoy it while you can. I asked the staff to fetch you a saucer of warm milk. Good idea, thanks. I'm just gonna try to make myself comfortable. You should try to relax too, being stressed all the time isn't good for you. That's how they always deal with Celine. Just we'll get you some warm milk. Even with so many distressing things going on, can't let ourselves give into anxiety. If you can, try to clear your mind and relax. Oh well, thanks, Rosine. One of my goals is to achieve the pinnacle of mastery as a swordswoman. Ian Hart was quite a promising individual, skill almost as great as that of my lord, but yeah, from what I've heard about him, seems to be the case. The up-and-comers I'll need to watch out for include both the Purple Lightning and the Arcade Girl. You as well, I suppose. Oh, what an honor. Speaking of up-and-coming sword masters, this fellow disciple of the 8 Leaves style started before I did. She's not a direct acquaintance, but I've heard that she's Master Kafai's granddaughter, practicing since childhood. Ooh? Who's this? Oh, such a person exists? Yeah, she's a bracer from Liberal. Bracer from Liberal? Oh! I can't remember her name right now, but I know who they're talking about. I don't think she's a direct disciple. I think she's acquainted with Estelle and the others. I heard from Master Kafai that she's got great potential overall. A rival. I need to see this Liberal bracer with my own eyes. Immediately, Diwali decides that she must be a rival. Well, healthy competition's good, I guess. I need to investigate thoroughly today. Annelids, yes, thank you. Couldn't I remember her name? Just totally blank. Appreciate it. Cool. It's an honor to speak with you again. We haven't had the chance to talk leisurely since we were at the Emerald's Garden. It's been so long. I was kind of having an identity crisis when we last met. Somehow we've always been too busy to really talk. Yeah, true. Damn, all the generals here are strong as hell. You managed to hold off McBurn all on your own in Languedoc Canyon. It's pretty damn awesome. Father fight McBurn as well. He seemed alright at the time. The damage his body suffered manifested later. You notice anything similar? Oh, luckily I seem to be perfectly fine. I don't think it's because McBurn was going easy on me. He seemed dead set on inflicting as much pain as possible. I think he might have been particularly vicious when he was fighting Viscount Arcade. I was worried about Wallace too. Good to know he's okay. Nice to have a friendly duel with him one day. Sheesh, why is every single general we know a superhuman monster on the battlefield? From the sounds of it, Lieutenant General Bright from Liberal's no different. Yeah, I was hoping for a chance to talk to him, but... It sounds like the General hasn't suffered any serious side effects from Buddy McBurn. Really must train ourselves towards their level if we're gonna stand a chance. Right? Well, is that you, Schwarzer? You look awfully serious. Situation's pretty grave. At least I finally have a sense of what direction I should be heading in. Got my allies to thank for that, and for lending me their strength. That's good. Gaius, you seem to have gotten used to your new powers. The Barkhorn was a legend, there's no doubt about that. But I think you'll be another. It's kind of you to say so. I hope it won't sound patronizing, but I've been concerned about you. See, now that I've worried, you're doing well for yourself and you'll go far. Keep it up. Yo, Scoots, how's it going? Haha, you know how to build my confidence, I appreciate it. They both studied under Barkhorn. I feel they got a good relationship. Speak with Cassius soon. Sheesh. Gotta say though, I'm impressed with how far you guys have come. Looking at you, I feel certain you can overcome any challenge if you just work as a team. Thank you, I hope to prove you're right. Work done for the week, still adapting to the new schedule. Good job on finishing the week. Brigadier General is startlingly accurate with his observations. Time for big chillin'. I should take his words to heart. That's for the best, Gaius. In fact, maybe I should take that advice to mind myself. Oh yeah. Okay. Got a ton of people to talk to here. But it's all pretty interesting. Whoa. Two groups in the same room. Lloyd Bannings. Hey, you bulked up since the last saw you, Lloyd. You haven't grown taller as much as got wider in the shoulders. Life on the run's better than hitting the gym. I to get my outfits retailored. Oh, I didn't notice. You see him every day, so the difference isn't as obvious. But he looks more like his brother now, doesn't he? I've only seen him in pictures. Yeah, I'd say so too. Only I had his height too. Is it Guy Bannings you're referring to? He was once a high-ranking officer of the Crossville Police Department, died in line of duty 5 years ago. Yeah, we used to live nearby. I only know him from visions of the past I've seen here and there. He was super tall, he seemed like a really reliable guy. Yeah, I feel like such a kid compared to him. But there's no use in wishing I was more like my brother. I'll play the cards I've been dealt there. It's me you've got, not him. I'm determined as can be to end this work and work towards independence for Crossbow. Me too. Spoken like a true leader. No wonder you were able to shake myself and instruct Arena after our encounter 2 years ago. Lloyd's been through a lot. In fact, I might have had it easier than him. News to me that he had a brother, though. His brother sounds like an amazing person, too. Instructor Reen, are you busy playing nice with everyone? Well, we gotta make the most of this opportunity. Oh wait, there's a lot for us to catch up on. I thought I'd love to get a drink or two with you if we had the time, but... Sweet, I'm coming too. If we go to a place I know, this thing lands, it's got some pretty nice candy. Wait, where's the Tio stair? One sec, I'm gonna... I know what's in my FFC emotes here. Alright, alright. It's just like Randy. It is important. Very true. Actually, that reminds me. Risha Mao's busy elsewhere right now. Risha, no. Gee. Yeah, it's a bunch of different factions at play here, both within and outside Arabonia. And the other members of the SSS and our close allies with them are all busy dealing with them. Noel, Chief Sergei, Dudley, Arias. That's right, Fran and Wazi. So sometimes too. Wazi Hemisphere. Sonia and Muriel have been keeping their heads down though. Not do too much considering their position. They're members of the same Crossbell Guardian force. Those absorbed by the Imperial Army, aren't they? Both very capable officers. Yeah, they have the same objectives we do, but different obligations. Not unrelated to the contents of today's meeting. Okay, I'm starting to get a clearer picture. You can't help but get an idea of the master plan, looking at all the people Musa and General Le Guin invited here. Wow, Rena, I'm impressed. You ever think about becoming a detective? I doubt I could match up to the pros. Okay, can someone tell me what's going on? Same here. The only thing I know for sure is that these two gotta stop showing off already. I believe you were just protecting Instructor Randy. You could do the same if you tried, Randy. Hey, I'm not sure I like what you're saying, Keto. We can chat about Lloyd's for a while. So fun to be back here with so many of our friends. Yeah, it sure is. Wish Risha was here so we could properly apologize to her and Lloyd about how we first met. That'll have to wait till next time. Well, it's been a while since I got involved in something like this. Let's go drinking some time, just us guys. It'll have to be some other time though. Yeah, definitely. You know, I don't think I'll ever run out of things to chat with you about. But if I could bring up just one more thing, Mina, you play a bit of Vanished Masters against Kia from time to time, so if you're raring for a match, let me know. But yeah, you're on. To make sure things don't get too out of hand, you're telling me... Oh no, Vanished Masters against Lloyd? Oh, here we go. He's got the Beast card. It's like my card, but better. Get rid of this one. Okay. I can work with that. Oh, what did he just do? I'm gonna use this. Summon this. From there. Oh, that takes two. Dang. What's that card do? Counterattack deal plus 2 damage? Wow. That's dangerous. My turn, huh? Uh-oh. Ow. Plus 3 attack, let's go. Sure. How does that have 8? Uh-oh. Yeah, I'll get rid of that. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna die. Oh. You really sacrificed that card. I mean, sure, I guess. Take that out. I can't do anything else. That's a good card, uh-oh. Why does he have these cards with 8 attack? Let's put this out here. Oh, I should have attacked first. Okay. Actually... Oh. It's gonna hurt me more than it hurts him. I don't know. Okay. That's good. That's dangerous. Maybe I'll attack this one. I'll move here. Dang. These Plex cards are super useful. Okay. Sacrifice for the damage. I think I've got this, actually. Maybe. Recovery, uh-oh. Yeah. You can kill that back row guy. Right. Destroy that shield. Oh. He just summoned a lot of cards. Sure. This card can act twice. I guess I'll just take them out. Yeah. Dang. Oh, you know what? I could just win. Yeah. Let's do that. Boom. There we go. Need to calm cards. Okay. Now I'm gonna play him on hard. Sometimes hard is easier. We'll see. I get to go first, which isn't always great. Looks like I got like the same starting hand as before. Fine, this is decent. I can live with it. Wow. Both Blix cards again. Sure, you know, why not? Okay. Yep. Whoa. This guy out. Let's gonna use my skill. No, not yet. I gotta protect. That's a good card. Got a penguin card. I move that back. Got his cards. Sure. Yeah, why not? Oh, that's good, that's good. Oh. Sure. No, oh. I do have an attribute card. Nice. Get that penguin. Sure. No, we're good with that. Oh, what did he just do? I don't even know. Another Blix card. I'll take that guy out. It's everybody's attack by one. I'll take that guy out too. He's got a lot of buff cards in the field though. Hmm. Okay. Oh. Well, let's take that one out. And this one. And this one. -8. Ouch. That's bad. Oh, that's good. He's gonna deck out. Take this one out. And this one. Get rid of his shield. Yeah. Okay. No. That's my turn. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, keep going. Sorry, Lloyd. My deck's pretty OP at this point. If I get good draws. I still remain of undefeated Advantage Master. Saves coming. As Roselia actually handed me my butt. She was destroying me. Well, I sure am lucky getting invited aboard the Pantagruel to carry exclusive interviews. Oh, it's Grace. So many interesting people all in one place. Ali, Tio, Alyssa, even Emma of the Hexen clan. I didn't get a chance the other day in Crossville, so let me say this now. This has gotta be fate. Eidos must have guided me here to interview you all. What do you say? Maybe later if it doesn't take too long. Sorry, Ruby kept me out of the papers. Ever the keen journalist, Grace. You should be aware of this, but you won't be allowed to publish anything about this meeting in the foreseeable future. Sigh. But the freedom of press. Just kidding. I understand that being invited to this top secret get-together is a great privilege. Won't be able to write about it for a while. Once international relations become somewhat normalized, you'll get the green light to publish a special report on this. After all, my duty as a journalist is to observe and document important events. It's definitely an important role. It's a sensible approach to take. We take everything she says with a grain of salt. Theo stare. You're hoping the materials you collect here will win you the Pulitzer Prize, aren't you? Anyway, there's no harm in it, is there? It's my chance last year and the year before. That's Grace, a journalist working in Crossville. Whatever reasons, she must have impressed the right people to be allowed here. Ah, the man of the hour. Green Schwartzer, will you agree to an interview? I'm at liberty to talk about a lot of things. Grace, you're putting him on the spot. She's very single-minded about interviewing people. She's a nice person. Boo, you're no help at all, Tio. Rean, you look just like Grace, walking around sniffing out info. Well, it's not like I'm not curious about the meeting. By the way, I was surprised that Vita didn't show up. Me too. She left the barrier and vanished somewhere. Worries me a little. Yeah, it's kind of suspicious, huh? You're nervous she's plotting something? I didn't mean to sound ungrateful, since she's helped us numerous times. Vita's known to pursue pretty questionable goals. I think we should give her the benefit of the doubt. Everyone's innocent until proven guilty, right? Thanks, Rean. Yeah, one of the same could be said of my mother. Carmen Arena? She's raised a wonderful daughter. Ooh. There's no way she could be a bad person. Aw, thanks, that was nice of you. Do I sense a scoop? Why is the Ashen Chevalier so sweet to you? Are you perhaps in a relationship? Grace, control yourself. So sorry. You can tell her off any number of times. She goes back to her MO right away. Seriously though, I should officially interview you one day, not just because I personally find you interesting. The young hero faces the war. Yep, not something I'd love to publish once we get through all this. But I'll consider it. No. Don't even ever agree. Sorry for all the trouble Grace caused you, Rean. Rest assured I'll be scolding her later. It's alright, really, she wasn't that bad. Not sure if anything Grace did deserves Ellie's death stare. They both said the same thing. Grace is really something. I wish I had that much drive. In a way, she reminds me of Vivi. They're very different people, of course. But they have the same kind of assertiveness, let's say. It is a little more pronounced with Grace, though. Maybe that's part of what it takes to be a journalist. Maybe that pushiness is what drew them to journalism to begin with. Okay. There's still 3 more groups to talk to. Whoa. This coffee is excellent. Coffee sounds good. Yeah, the biscuits are great. The Rumoferia specialties. Glad they're to your liking. Afternoon coffee and biscuits, what a wonderful custom. You get used to this. That's so true. I was worried that you'd be pretty unapproachable since you're the Grand Princess Secretary. I was surprised to learn you're not that much older than us, though. You're really young for your position. The situation is quite different. I'm close friends with Princess Alphen. I've been appointed especially for this occasion. The family is quite well known in Rumoferia. You might have heard of the Salins? I did. Oh, let me think. Salin, where have I heard that name before? The Salin Company produces medical equipment shipped worldwide. Rumoferia is famous for being the forefront of medical research, which becomes a bartering chip in relations with other nations. Salin family, besides owning a prosperous medical company, has strong connections in government. You've done your homework, eh? The current state of affairs is deeply worrying for Rumoferia. Our country is small and relies on advanced technology and scientific research to remain afloat. We're not prepared to deal with this war in the least. I understand her predicament. I wish there was something we could do to help. Let's see how these talks go first. I was wondering what her special secretary position was all about. She's very good with words, though. She really sees things from her perspective, and she encourages others to side with her. The Grand Prince made the right choice appointing her. Sorry to impose on you, Elise. Oh, Rean. I just wanted to say hello to Eustace and the others. I'm really enjoying learning about Rumoferia's customs. But when I think of the princess attending the meeting, I know, I'm worried about that too. But worrying about it now won't help anything. Taking a break now might also clear your mind for your return trip. Lucy. Alright, I'm gonna stay calm and wait for the princess. I hope we can exchange some useful information in the meantime for a good report. Thank you for being worried over me, Lucy. At least it seems okay. Secretary Lucy is a really good talker. I chatted with Lucy over some coffee and sweets. I feel much better now. Faith in the princess. Let's try on my own tasks. Her has always interested me. Really want to go there on tour in the future. See, is there a reason why? There's a traditional dance color called ballet. It's been well received, not just because of the music that accompanies it. There's a comprehensive performance art itself. I've always been interested in it. I had the chance to go. I get it now. Well, maybe you'll be able to talk about how things are there. Yeah, I think it'd be a great learning experience for me. I'm also interested in other aspects of Roma-Furian culture. I ask about a bunch of different things. I didn't expect to see Grand Prince Albert again so soon. Oh, that's right, you've already met. Yes, 4 months ago when we paid a visit to Arabonia. He wasn't accompanied by Miss Sayland at the time. It's a shame she's only his temporary assistant. Her hospitality's impeccable. She makes amazing coffee too. She's even got a tea lover like you praising her coffee. I'll have to give it a try myself. It isn't that I dislike coffee, Reen. I just couldn't find a brew I enjoyed till I had Miss Sayland. To recommend it to Machias as well. Machias will love it. He loves coffee. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, Reen. You have time to take a break? I have coffee and snacks. Oh no, don't mind me. You're in the middle of an important discussion. I don't intend to stay long. It looks like cheesecake. And delicious one too. So far I go. Here you ran to my students back in the Mar. That's right, I didn't realize their connection to you at the time though. I'm afraid I was unable to properly introduce myself at the time. Apologize if I caused them any unnecessary wariness. No worries, they know you weren't keeping secrets just for the heck of it. Must be Idas, to spill we'd meet like this. Well, that and some careful planning from Muze. Hehe, it's a shame we don't have more time to just sit and talk. We should get together over a nice cup of coffee sometime, get to know each other better. Yeah, sounds like fun, let's make it happen. Bro. Yes. Talk to them. I need to talk to... Ooh. I never dreamed I'd be in the presence of the President of Calvard, the Grand Prince of Roma-Feria. Crown Princess Claudia and Lieutenant General Cassius are here too. Man, this place is crammed top to the bottom with bigwigs. Me, on the other hand, I'm just some schmuck with an airship. What am I even doing here, mingling with them? That's the problem, you're great at mingling. Besides, you've been helping out Lloyd and Reen a bunch. No reason for you not to be here. But this is a sight. In like Colsil 1, no, not Colsil 1, Trails in the Sky, first chapter. There, Estelle and man, why am I forgetting names today? Anyway, they're like at each other's throat constantly, arguing all the time for Joshua. By the way, thanks for helping me and Agato cross the border into the Empire. Things would have been way harder without you. Ida, I told you that wasn't a big deal. What's that? Jeez. You saved my bacon too, and Hamdall. Seems like the Capua delivery service is always there to help when we're in a pinch. Your services are a lifeline for the guild too. Everyone's very thankful to have you guys around. You don't work for Jaggers, but you stay away from shady business. That counts in your favor too. Look, it's a business. We do what we have to in order to turn a profit. Ooh, she's blushing. Ooh. Yukai, stop it. You really like teasing her, huh? Don't worry, it's friendly teasing. Leaves, as well as the branch campus, used to be within the Capua barony. Members of the Capua delivery service used to be sky bandits. They seem like decent people. Hey, Reen. You're quite the social butterfly today. Making sure I get to talk to everyone. Cassius is next on my list. Makes sense since you both studied with Master Kavai after all. If I'm being honest, I'm not really sure why he and Chloe agreed to come all the way here. I don't know what to think about this Duchess Kaya, and the whole meeting is giving me some bad vibes. Lisa's not a bad person, I promise. I can only imagine she must have been planning this for a while. She tries not to show it, but the situation in the Empire is probably bothering her a lot. You noticed too, didn't you, Instructor? Yeah, I did. From what I've heard, Tina saw right through her when they met back up.
世界の命運を左右できるほどのすごい計画を考えられる天才だからって、それとこれは話が別じゃない。そんな普通の子が何百万人も死んじゃうような一手を平気で打てるわけないでしょ。
Yep, saw right through her. Got a glimpse of her true self back then. Only 16, younger than me. I've heard this and that about the Cayenne family. The Duke before last was widely believed to be a just and wise noble. When he died in an accident, his younger brother inherited the title, but all he cared about was his personal interests. Musa's foolish uncle even stirred up the Civil War, and their family was about to be stripped of their title and privilege. Yet here we are, Musa is the mastermind, and a plan to save the world. She's got more guts than anyone on the ship. I think I can empathize with her more after hearing that. Yeah, me too. And judging from what I've heard, it's no surprise she understands. No telling how these talks will go until they're over and done with. But regardless of what major events are set in motion, let's not forget about the individuals that will be swept up. This is one of the individuals, so do me a favor and stay by our side. I doubt you need me to tell you that, though. Hee. You really are amazing. Huh? You really just say what you think without being around the bush, huh? See now why Cheetah compares you to the sun. You're bright, you just found any shadows of doubt in the others. Thanks for the advice. That was my intention all along, but I needed the kick to get around it. Estelle, the best Trails protagonist for sure. Glad to help. Good luck. Thanks. Oh, Estelle, there's something I've been dying to know. You and Joshua are together, right? But how far exactly have you guys gone? That's so out of the blue. Don't try to wiggle out of it now. I'm burning with curiosity too. You want to try to dodge these questions unless... Whoa. Why are you all bugging me about it, Erg? I can't tell you when Reen's right there. What if he hears? Looks like they're talking about something personal. I don't want to be a third wheel. I better go. Book it, Reen. Sheesh. Left style, still no progress. Needs some cheering up. I wouldn't say that. It's just, hey, knock it off with the leading questions. Probably shouldn't be listening on this. It's been 2 years and all, but don't. Could you try to tone it down a bit if possible? Isn't it cute how Estelle gets all flustered? Yeah, it makes me want to jump right in and ask her for more details. Please stare. Dr. Sarah, Fee, please show her some mercy. Okay. Oh, yeah, one last group. Hey, Kurt and Nash, good to see you again. Happy to have your instructor back. Yes, very much so. It was only possible thanks to everyone's help. Nagato is pretty impressive with that sword of his. Really see where he got the name Heavy Blade. Those two weren't bad either. I might have taken a couple swings, but it was just one of many taking part in Operation Busterine Out. Same goes for me and Kia. Maybe our timing was lucky, but it goes to everyone equally. Joshua, Ash, don't the two of you have something important to talk about? Oof. Ren, he's right, don't put it off. Everything's going to shit right now. No guarantee you'll be able to see each other again. Yeah, you should sort things out now. No denying that Rohel has become home to you, Ash. But I'm sure there's value in learning about the place that led you there. Ham was a small village. It had no more than a few dozen inhabitants. It's really small. As a result, there were very few children living there. Lo was the oldest at 16. My sister, Karen, was 15 and I was 6. But there was another boy too. He was 3 years old. He was too young to play with us much. But ever since he was a baby, we looked after him. I was looking forward to playing with him when he was a little older. He was almost like a little brother to me. But then those peaceful days abruptly ended. The song, man. Hitting me in the feels. A group of Jaeger dropouts posing as a royal army opened fire on all the villagers. I watched on as Yan and Amelia were shot. There was blood everywhere. Their son fell to the ground, blood all over his clothes. We fled, we ran and ran, too afraid to look back. Survival was the only thing on our minds. That boy didn't die, though. He merely fainted from shock. We had no idea. Eventually, we made it out of the village. Lo stayed behind to distract our pursuers. He told me and Karen to keep running. But we got ambushed by another group of Jaeger dropouts. Joshua, that's truly heart-wrenching. Yeah. I've heard it before, but it gets me every time. That's what happened 14 years ago, at least that's how I remember it. That boy we left behind might have a different perspective on the events that day. He may have hated us for escaping without him. I can't blame him. The bullet you fired at Emperor Yujin should have been for me. Oof. Joshua. It's alright, Ren. It was a shock when I heard about what happened in Heimdall. I realized the burden that boy from Hamel had to live with. But even though I felt immense guilt that we hadn't checked to see if he was alive, that we hadn't taken him with us, there was another feeling too. Overwhelming joy. Can't say how happy it made me when I found out he had survived. Joshua, thanks for being patient and listening to this long story of mine. Don't know why you'd bother telling me when it's got nothing to do with me, but it wasn't entirely boring. I managed to stay awake till the end. Glad to hear it. Thanks, Ash. The Hamel tragedy took place at the same time I was first taken to Ymir. I'm glad Ash was able to hear Joshua's story. Character notes. Oh, I didn't notice you were there, instructor. Hey, Reen. Dude, eavesdrop much? Oh, sorry about that. At the same event, Joshua was talking about pretty much changed the course of my life too. So it's at least a little relevant to me. Why so defensive, Ash? I thought you said Joshua's story had nothing to do with you. Yeah, she's got you there. Whatever, screw all that old drama. We got plenty of new drama we could talk about instead. For example, what's going on with you and Russell, huh? Hell are you talking about? Huh? Oh, why don't you share with the rest of the class? Ren, it's not like that. And damn, you can't even see what's right in front of your can't even see what's right in front of your face, old man. We don't know what's going on. It's obvious anyone with half a brain. Who are you calling old? You little brat, I'm only 28. That's... he's like grandpa in anime years. Why are we even talking about this? That's a very Ash way to change the topic. Yeah, he used to be such a crybaby. I'm glad I just kept him safe. You know, not just her. Thanks to a number of kind-hearted people. Yeah, thanks for sharing that story with us, Joshua. Of course. Thank you as well, Reen, for all you've done for him. Cut the crap, man. Why the hell would you even say something like that? I'm just curious. Seriously though, if you don't make a move, some other guy will sweep Tita off her feet before you know it. Ash, walk away, slowly. Wow. Yikes. It's been more lively than usual around here. Glad to see Ash enjoying himself again. Yeah, it seems like Agato's getting the short end of the stick though. Finally getting to tell Ash about all this, really taking a load off my shoulders. Thanks for giving me the chance, Ren. No problem. You sure are a lot alike, actually. We're both a little clumsy when it comes to your feelings. Can't deny that. Situation for Joshua and the blonde porcupines calm down. Next is Agato and Tita's relationship. Let's see what we can find. Sheesh, you're pretty merciless, you know? Classic Ren. Reen, minimum place to ask. Please look after Ash. Do the same in my own way. Of course, Joshua, he's in good hands. That was some wild dialogue. You say a spot. Okay. Sounds like the meeting's over. The song is so good. I think it's from Crossbow. Either young man.
リーン・シュバルツァー君だったか?
Yeah, that's right. I'm honored to make your acquaintances.
灰色の騎士の有名は共和国でも知れ渡っておる。
Oh.
まあさすがに悪名としてだがね。
Oof. Reen, don't show your face in coward. And that's perfectly understandable. However, I hear you single-handedly destroyed a number of our tanks and gunships without killing those within. It was quite a feat, which spiked my curiosity. I see now why Lady Mildine herself and General Le Guin hold you in such high esteem. Thank you for your compliment. Please accept my apologies about your tanks. It's something personal. You also played a part in the Northern War, didn't you? Referee and Northumbria have been on friendly terms for quite a long time. Pains me greatly we could not do anything to help them. Your involvement contributed to a significant reduction in casualties among the citizens, though. You gave me too much credit. I wasn't acting alone. No need to be so humble. heard stories about you from refugees who fled to Remevuria when Northumbria was incorporated into the Erebonian Empire. Modesty is a fine trait, but it starts to grate when people downplay their achievements. Ooh. Spicy. Acknowledge your importance. You're the person whose actions may very well decide the fate of the world, after all. There's still plenty of time until dinner. If you'd like to chat some more, I'll be in my room. Since the acting Duke Alberia and the fellow from the Inspectorate are here, I want to invite them along too. I've already informed them. I'll also be retiring to my room till dinner. Feel free to come see me if you wish. I'd like to speak with Lloyd too. I'll go and tell him. Man. Cassius. And General Bright. Much about you from Master Kabai. I don't think I've had the chance to introduce myself to you either, Your Highness. I'm Reen Schwarzer, son of Baron Theo Schwarzer, disciple of the Eight Leaves, One Blade School. Currently work as an instructor for Thor's Military Academy's branch campus. Show your acquaintance.
お目にかかれて嬉しいです。実は
Sure,
ティ
you.
ータさんやジョゼットさんからリーンさんのお話は聞いておりまして、
All the tales.
それにオリバルト殿下からも。
I'm honored to hear that. What happened to Oliver was truly heartbreaking. He had this grand vision, you see. It wasn't only with Erebonia's best interests in mind, but those of the entire continent. Yes, he was a great man. Victor and Toval were good friends of mine as well. Their deaths have dealt a heavy blow to Erebonia. I'd even say it was felt by the whole continent. But now I must carry on without them. Even if that involves committing to something they most certainly would never have approved of. Huh? If you'd like, why don't you stop by to chat for a bit before dinner? Cassius, if you wanted to talk to Estelle, didn't you? Yes, and the others as well. Ren, Tita, Agato. Please do come along, Reen. We would reminisce about Master Kabai together. Definitely stop by. Another round of talking to people. Hello, Princess Alphen. Are you alright? Worse. I was a little shocked about the topics of discussion. I suppose it's good we were able to talk about all those pressing issues. Princess. See? I'm sorry I couldn't reveal the intended scale when I invited you, Princess. Trust you understand this is an inevitable reality. Your presence here is of the utmost importance. Yes, I'm well aware of my responsibilities. Neither father nor my brothers available. Falls to me to represent the Imperial family, remain informed of the current situation. Would you be so kind as to share some of that information with us at dinner? That's the plan. We could use more input on the matters at hand. We'll all be cooperating, of course. Racers, the SSS, Representative Thors, should make their voices heard too. We'll let you know when they intend to position themselves between Operations Jormungand and Mil Mirage. Where they intend to. And dinner won't be served for a while, though. It's often at least 8. Why don't you join me for tea? You may join as well, Instructor. The topic of discussion will most likely not interest you, given how easily you embarrass. Sigh, I can never tell if you're joking when you say it, but tea sounds good to me. Yes, count me in too. Oh, maybe Claudia would join us? Yes, I'll send an invitation to her. Catherine, will you be coming? Please do. If you insist, I'll see you in a bit. Right? Reen just like triple booked himself. There's still some time to chat with the attendees before dinner. I want to speak with the President and Prince Albert and General Bright too. New locations. Required sub-events. Optional content will become unavailable once you progress in the story. Optional content? Check out those quests that I miss. Doesn't seem like it. Looks like there's a thing here though. Prince Albert is staying in this room, currently being interviewed by a reporter from Crossbow. Someone's talking on the other side of the door. Wowzers, an exclusive interview like this show makes my day. What are your thoughts on the developments since the trade conference 2 years ago? What's your take on the recent incidents in the Principality? I've answered those questions for the Ardent Press before. Grace, was it? Listen, Grace, it's all very well that you're so motivated. You should think your questions through beforehand. Irk. So it hurts that much more being told off by a suddenly beautiful woman. Sounds like they're in the middle of a spirited conversation. Anyway, let's visit the liberal waiting room for now. Can I interview you, please? It won't take long, I promise. Well, this is going to be a short one. I wouldn't want to interrupt Grace's hard-won interview. I'll go to the waiting room for now. That's very funny. This is supposed to be a safe, neutral zone, but I still think President Rocksmith is taking on too much of a risk. He wouldn't listen to it as his advisors warning him against taking part in this meeting. He came anyway. We will protect him at all costs, of course, but if only he were more circumspect in his actions. President Rocksmith, in your opinion, how's the prognosis for Calvert looking? Not too bad, I'd say, for now. Lady Maldina's sharp intellect is truly something to be feared, isn't it? Situation being as it is, I'm determined to see things through on my hand. President Rocksmith. What the new party does with the country once it's in their hands, though, I really couldn't say. I might have some information that could be of interest to you. Rocksmith's term is nearly over. Should interrupt the conversation and come back a bit later. Cassius is on top of my list to speak with. Oh. I guess I gotta go there. Chloe, how are you? Well, thanks. I haven't seen you in 3 months. Good to see you again, Joshua, Ren, and you guys. Been a while. Yo, the whole liberal crew. Nice. Yeah, and I saw you in Gransel before we set off for Avonia. So happy to see you again. Same for us, but we headed to Calvert instead. How's the Queen? Very well, thanks for asking after her. She couldn't have attended with all the attention around her right now. That's why she sent me in her seat. I see, she needed someone trustworthy to represent her. But these talks are so crucial, why didn't Yulia and Seek come too? Yo, Seek. I imagine some urgent matters kept them busy. Seek hardly has a moment to spare, working as a messenger. See, based off that, I suppose I have an idea of what's going on. Yeah. I doubt people were just making a small talk over tea and biscuits in there. Can you share anything with us, Dad? We haven't seen each other in half a year, and straight to business with neither hello nor hug. I suppose a father can't hope for love and affection from his daughter when she's left the nest to become independent. Don't guilt trip me for not being all sugary sweet. You seem well, anyway. You too, sunshine. Joshua, everything alright? Yes, all's going well. So you're Chloe's bodyguard today, Dad? Oh, don't tell me. That's all you're here for. I won't believe it. Well, have some patience. Everything will be revealed soon enough. Ren, did you get taller? You've grown a lot since I last saw you. I'm only taller by 5 reg. I'll catch up with Tita at this rate. No, please don't. It took me so long to stop looking like a kid. Don't worry, Tita, you're still growing. You're only 16. Estelle had joined the Bracers when she was your age. It feels like it was only yesterday we were traveling around Liberal together. I was a Sky Bandit back then. I'd be older now, Estelle. We were as happy-go-lucky as ever, I see. That's not the worst thing in the world, is it? As for you, Jessette, even grown up, you never lost that little urchin attitude. It's part of my personal identity, you see. Tita, I hear you've been making a name for yourself. Your grandfather had nothing but praise for you. Apparently, though, your mom worries about you a lot. She's just a worrywart. I write her a lot. Let her know I'm fine. I already messaged her to tell her everything's okay. She mentioned something about Agato getting his comeuppance next time she sees him too. That she was drafting a new research project involving human test subjects. Uh-oh. What? Mom. This should come as no surprise to Agato. It's like the good old times again. That reminds me, Estelle, did you see Zin when you were in Calvard? I did. It was just before I came to Eravonia. He asked me to pass messages for him to my dad and a few others. Oh, brilliant. Zin the Immovable. We got lots to talk about. I don't want to interrupt their fun. I should come back later. Oh, hello, Instructor Reen. Reen, sorry we were so caught up in catching up, we didn't mean to exclude you. Don't be shy, boy. Come and join us. Sure, if you don't mind. Bow. I'm sure they're talking about very important things. You seem to be enjoying yourselves. That's no surprise when good friends get together. They bonded during the Orbital Shutdown phenomenon. It's regrettable Oliver is no longer with us, and Cher has gone missing as well. Regardless, we must stay focused on what's ahead of us and try to remain optimistic. Wise words. By the way, happy to see you, Reen. These songs are top notch. Master Kavai has been telling me about you. This young man has even more potential than you, Cassius. Whoa. That's big words. I'm sure that's not true. He must have been teasing you. Besides, there are so many complicating factors now. Oh, are you speaking of your background? I've heard of it. I'm aware of the cause of your altered appearance, too. Don't worry too much about what you can't change, Reen. By the way, I got a letter about you a month ago. From a certain man on an eastward journey. Who? You don't mean Master Kafai. But I was still in prison back then. Yes, so I hear. Oddly enough, it was foretold in the letter. Whether it was prophecy or just a wild guess, I cannot tell. Damn. frighteningly accurate prediction. What was the letter about exactly? That's the thing, Reen. In light of the current situation, I'm afraid I cannot tell you yet. Huh? It's not the right time nor place. But to give you a rough idea, the letter regards mastery of our school of swordsmanship. In this time of turbulence, become that flashing blade which illuminates the darkness, even if for the briefest moment. Once I return from the East and we have reunited, I shall impart to you my final teachings. The forms our master passed on to me are the first, Helix, and the seventh Void. Reen already knows Helix, I'm pretty sure. You, however, seem to be trying to touch on all 7 forms, and in doing so go beyond even Void. He mastered the style with just 2 techniques out of 7? That's wild. You understand how difficult such a feat will be, don't you? Of course. With the way I am now, I'm not confident I could ever achieve it. But you're right, this isn't the place to discuss it. Just keep in mind, we'll come back to it later. I'll relay our master's message for you once the circumstances are right. We've yet to see where today's talks lead to. But a time when great determination and sacrifice are needed is no doubt to come. Be ready for it. They got on like a house on fire. Yeah, you can tell they've only just met. I mean, something unique and common. Their fighting style brings people together. Feeling a bit jealous now. Hehe, it looks like we're the outsiders. I totally get that though. Nagato, are you feeling left out too? Nah, why would I care? Excuse me for butting in, I'm from the Crossfall Times. Could you please spare some time for a really quick interview? Nope. Your Grace. Serious about your job, I see. I bet Null and Dorothy gave you their list of questions for the attendees too. Yo. Shout out to Null and Dorothy. Cassius and Claudia agreed to the interview. Reen and the others excused themselves to give some privacy. Everyone's been moving around. No time to chat with attendees before dinner. People move to new locations. Optional contact will become unavailable once you've written the story. Again. Okay. Oh my god. It truly never ends, does it? Even more looking forward to seeing what you guys will do. How they believe that both Lieutenant General Bright and Brigadier General Bardius are here in our guest rooms. It's a great honor to be hosting such august figures. August. Seems the meeting's concluded very well. We'll soon serve you dinner. Top chefs of Erebony have prepared a true feast. Wouldn't you be delighted? Feel free to go in if you wish to speak with his lordship. Having a chat with the special sports section at the moment. Try to let visitors in though. President speaking with the Alberia family's representative and a member of the inspectorate. Sure, the conversation's a fascinating one. Jesus and Machias have a say in politics, huh? Speaking to him, then maybe I should keep an eye out. Maybe you'd like to join in their conversation. Maybe. I'll start with like this one, I guess. It's been a long time since we last met. We haven't had the chance to speak since the trade conference 2 years ago. Nice to see you again. And you. I'm glad you all seem to be doing well. Lady Maldine, it's also the first time in many years that I had the pleasure to talk with you. I wouldn't call these the ideal circumstances. I'm delighted. You're a most impressive young lady now. You flatter me. It's good to have time to chat about non-official affairs, yes? So you've known each other for a while? Prince Albert was a good friend of my late father. Yes, we met for the first time over a decade ago. Somehow, Alfred and I got on fabulously well right from the start. We talk about politics, economics, and social issues from evening till the early morning hours. The lakes and marshes of Riverferry enchanted Alfred, and he'd often bring his family there. This takes me back. I was just a little girl back then, but I vaguely remember our visits. I mostly played with your niece. She was the same age as me. I believe I'd like to see her again. That's right. You two really liked each other, didn't you? Speaking of your niece. Oh, that's right, I haven't seen her in ages. There have been some rumors going around about her that hit. Besides, she's become intractable lately. As her uncle, I want to protect her, but she's certainly not making it easy. Sometimes I think she does it just to spite me. He's gotten really grumbly. He must care a lot about his niece, though he does seem a bit overprotective. Theo stare. Oh, he's always been like this. Apologies for the digression. I didn't mean to bore you with family issues. Riverferry will gladly provide you with assistance, be it human resources or medical services. If the SSS needs anything, do not hesitate to let me know. Tio, I'm aware of your family situation. There's something I can do. Thank you for the kind offer. It isn't as bad now, though we've been keeping in touch more. Well, that's a relief. Prince Albert is a friendly guy. Mises has known him for a long time, so we made connections early on. I should say hello to the prince too. You know, we've actually met Prince Albert a few occasions. Some of our work with the SSS even involves direct cooperation. Oh really? I had no idea. It's not always done for us. We have a lot to thank him for. Right, like I helped out my parents. That's a surprising amount of shared history. I guess it kind of makes sense. For head of state, seems remarkably open and approachable. I haven't seen his niece in a while. It's be a great chance to ask how she's been too. Mr. Schwartzer, meeting you has truly been a pleasure. What fortune that you turned out to be Muda's teacher. He's the best instructor I could ever ask for too. Hard. How wonderful. Perhaps the world's once again at peace. You can visit Riverferia. It's a beautiful place. I imagine you'd find much to enjoy. We'd be honored. Hope we can visit soon. Sounds like a perfect honeymoon destination. I had no idea your relationship extended beyond that of teacher-student. It doesn't. Please don't take anything she says too seriously. Cayenne family's been indebted to the Grand Prince since my father's era. I'd love to visit Riverferia again. It'll be so if I can go there with you. Come on. Get the impression she's trying hard to put on a happy face. Maybe I'm imagining him. It's a great honor to meet you. There are tough times, but I'm afraid I'll be able to provide you with assistance yet. Do not hesitate to ask me anything. I'll do everything in my power to support you. Thank you, Your Lordship. Who's this guy? I'm proud to be present. While this isn't crucial to Riverferia, other countries are being made. I'll prevent any interference, even if it were to cost me my life. It's hardcore. Might be the most hardcore person at this conference. Conference in the sky. Okay. Oh, idiot security guard. I saw a picture of you in the CID files. You look a little different. Not that I wouldn't recognize you, Ashens Valley. It's an honor to meet you. I have friends in the unit who've run into you before. I wouldn't normally mention an event which makes the soldiers lose face, but They said they were grateful you let them escape with their lives. Well, I'm not a monster. I'd like to thank you myself for sparing their lives. I have faith in you. You can prevent the senseless bloodshed. It's not the Empire we despise, only its insane government. But I'm sure that no matter where you might find yourself fighting, you do so with honor and justice. Thank you for the invitation, President Rocksmith. Oh, there's no need to be so tense in my presence, Machias. Would you like a cup of coffee? And there's tea for me and coffee with milk and sugar for Mrs. Herschel. It wouldn't seem Calvert's intelligence agency is staffed with only the very elite. Well, the human resources are going to change now as the new party takes over from me. Is that right? Toa Herschel, we met at the West Samaria Trade Conference 2 years ago, isn't that right? If my memory doesn't fail me, you had coffee with milk and sugar at the banquet. Your memory's excellent. That's Samuel Rocksmith, the president of Calvert. As with most people in power, he easily dominates the atmosphere with his presence. Even though he's on the way out, he's still a very influential man. My, welcome Ashton's Valley. Unfortunately, I haven't been informed of what your beverage of choice might be. Since you're both so well versed in Eastern culture, perhaps green tea would be your liking, to your liking. Well, thank you, but I dropped in only for a brief chat. I wouldn't want to make a nuisance of myself. But I imagine there are plenty of others. I'd like to speak with you today. By the way, I wanted to ask for your opinion on your colleague, Toa Herschel. Wouldn't you say that her conflict resolution talents are perfect for CID? President Rocksmith? I didn't see that coming. I heard you were bold, sir, but I never thought you'd suggest something quite that bold. I'm nowhere near as audacious as the Chancellor. Soon I won't have much authority anymore. However, I really cannot stand seeing young talent not being put to good use. It's quite fortunate we met today. If you have any gifted friends who might be inclined to move to Calvert, let me know. I'll gladly welcome them with open arms. Wow. Sorry, no one comes to mind. You're really not one to beat around the bush. You know, Machias, I heard great things about you. If you ever get tired of the way the Empire treats you, I'd be happy to find a position in our government instead. You have an excellent sense of humor, Mr. President. Must be hard being in so demand. And there, Machias. Mr. President, I have to say, I'm impressed that you decided to attend the conference in person, President Rocksmith. It's shameful to admit in retrospect, but I was always under the impression that Calverdian politicians cared only about themselves. And with good reason. I'm already looking forward to the end of my term, to be free of these presidential burdens. President Rocksmith, you may try to laugh it off. It seems there's more going on than meets the eye. It's like he's a transformer. Okay. So one of like 50? You have 50? Claudia, I'm terribly sorry about earlier. I was so taken aback, I lost my composure. Thank you for being so kind to me. Of course. Considering the subject, it was no wonder you became agitated. You have a huge responsibility on your shoulders as a representative of the Imperial family. Thank you for being so understanding. And that rings alarm bells. I'll just wait for the announcement at dinner. Not to worry for now, but please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a Celebrate member of the Liberal Bracelet Guild. It's a great honor to meet you in person, Princess Alvin. There's no need to be so formal with me. I've heard so much about you from my brother. I feel like we're already friends. Olivia was a dear friend. It was a terrible shock. He went out of his way to get permission for me and Joshua to visit Hamel once things had settled down in Liberal. When we heard what happened to him, we were also heartbroken and angry. Me, Joshua, Shara, we all wish there was something we could have done to stop it. But I'm sure all our grief is nothing compared to what you must be going through. Estelle, thank you for having been a good friend to my brother. I feel a little better knowing there were people who cared so much about him. Oliver was a very thoughtful and brave man, and a lot of fun to be around. But I was hesitant about whether to accept my duty as a crown princess. He gave me the push I needed. He also fostered friendly relations between Erebony and Liberal. Despite his airhead appearance, he was a smart leader. Claudia? Sob, he teased me for being so easily moved to tears. He came out with a line like, "At a time such as this, I'd like you to be the ray of sunshine which makes courage bloom." He would say exactly that. Does sound like him. Regrettably, I never had the chance to meet Prince Oliver in person. However, I heard about him encouraging greater integration and cooperation between all nations of the continent. Please accept my sincere condolences, Prince Alvin. Thank you, Lucy. By the way, you were Claudia's upperclassman at school, weren't you? Really? Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh. That's why she's familiar. Actually, Chloe did tell us about that lector person before. Does that mean... Correct, I went to Liberals to study at Janus Royal Academy. I was on the student council together with Lector Arundel. Dang. You two looked after me really well back then. Made my school life that much more enjoyable. What a small world. He's an iron-blooded member of the intelligence division. He's a stranger person than I thought. But wait, famously beautiful vice president who'd force the student council president to listen to her no matter what. Sigh, that'd be me. Chloe, I wish you didn't spread exaggerated rumors about me. Hehe, sorry, but they're all not exaggerated at all. Even now, I can't forget the time you were asked about the most important thing in the world and responded with strength. Now you're just trying to embarrass me. Wait, did I really say that to you? Oh, she did. Not directly, I overheard your conversation with Hans. So you were following me around and listening in on my conversations with other students? I guess they knew each other so well. Oliver was so beloved by people from different backgrounds. Real shame he died so young. I'd be curious to hear more about Claudia and Lucy's school life too. Now Lecter stands on the opposite side of his former classmates. I'm sure I'll cross paths with him again, and with Claire too. There's no security guard in here. Sorry, Irene. Here we are talking amongst ourselves and leaving you out. I can get going and free up some space. Oh, please, don't leave in my account. We haven't seen each other in a while. I'm sure you have a lot to talk about. Getting to exchange a few words with you in person has already been a great honor. With luck, we'll meet again, have a longer chat then. You're too humble, Reen. Indeed. That reminds me, weren't you one of the testers for the Orbital Communication Network? Also got a test account from Ren. Palm party, palm party, palm party, palm party. What would you say to exchanging network addresses? Are you sure? Why not? Don't be shy. Princess Claudia doesn't limit her circle of friends to the upper classes. When she enrolled at the academy, did so under an assumed name in order to be treated like any normal girl. Lucy, I don't need a spokesperson. Okay, in that case, I'll gladly give you my network address. Shouldn't become a diplomatic issue if we're just playing a game together, I hope. Palm party, palm party, palm party. I love palm party. We're playing right now. Oh god, she's gonna crush me. That was good. Uh-oh. What can I put this